period. The scoring, it's been changed. They've given the goal, as we saw in the replay, to Krutov for the Soviet Union. That made it 1-0. Long shot, the easy save by Tretyak, but Johnson is there and scores with 1 second to play in the period. Right now, the clock shows nothing, but it was stopped at 1 when we looked up as the goal was scored. Right now, it shows nothing as the period apparently has come to an end. But the United States has tied the game.
A big, big goal for the U.S. team. Ken Morrow took a shot from the other side of center ice, it's Dave Christian, knowing that there was almost no time on the clock, but the rebound comes right out to Mark Johnson, who goes wide of Tretyak to tie it up. A very careless rebound, an uncharacteristically careless rebound by Tretyak. There you see it again as he sweeps wide and into the open side.
Now the United States, the players congregating around Keisler, the referee, and he is saying 1 second remains, yes. Because when we looked at the clock right after the goal, there was 1 second left, then it went down to 0, and Keisler holding up one finger. The Soviets, however, have gone back to their dressing room.
I believe what Keisler is saying now, that if there is 1 second, if there is only 1 second to go, which there is, then in fact, what has to happen is that the referee has to drop the puck because the period is still going.
All right, let's take a look again at the goal by Johnson with 1 second remaining.
Watch this.
As you can see, there's the goal with 1 second remaining in the first period. Now the Soviet Union, they had gone back to the dressing room, and Keisler is bringing them back out onto the ice. And they're bringing the goalie, number 1. Tretyak is already back in the dressing area. They've got Mushkin, number 1, the goaltender. The Soviets, with only Krutov now coming back on the ice along with Mikhailov.
Even though there's no chance at all that the U.S. team can score, it seems to me that the Soviet team should send out 5 players, if for nothing else than just their own self-respect. Looking out there on the ice and seeing only 2 players and a change in goal, it's a rather an unusual thing.
They thought that the period was over, but then Keisler said there was still 1 second remaining. And the Soviets now, as the puck is dropped for the face-off, there's the horn. That is the official end of the first period after it had looked for a fleeting moment as if Keisler might not allow the goal. He does. With 1 second to play in the first period, as you look at Jim Craig skating off, it's the U.S. 2 and the Soviets 2.